Welcome to another Saturday live here, 12:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know what that means, of course. That means we're going to be doing some productivity sprints. Those of you that are going to be working on some of the writing, some of you might be working on editing, some of you might be working on cleaning your room. Either way, we're looking at being productive today in today's live broadcast. It was so productive, I had to say today twice within the course of that sentence. You're welcome. In any event, I want to go ahead and chat with those that are here live in the broadcast. You're watching this on the replay. Give me right about 5 minutes. You're going to skip forward 5 minutes, and we're going to jump right into things. So that with that being said, folks, I'm going to be keeping things pretty tight here. So it says, sign into chat. Come on. What are you doing this to me for, OBS? Come on. Next. Sorry, folks. I have to sign into the chat here. Try another way. How about just give it to me via email? Yeah, there we go. 2 seconds here, folks. I can't see any of your stuff here unless I actually open up the computer here. Great to see everybody joining here today. Daisy Jane, Thomas A. Bradley, Gwen Hunter. I saw you in here. Give me just a second here. It's asking me for my code, and now I can start to jib-jab with you folks while we're live and on the air. Of course, we want to do it the Self-Publishing with Dale channel. Crazy. 44,400 subscribers. Thank you very much, all of you that subscribe here. Jacqueline's Mayfield, great to see you here. Kimberly Sutton, what's going on? Z Irwin, what is happening? The grand prize winner of the 2020 Finish Strong Challenge. Kaylee Rose, great to see you join us here. Wayne Blinko, what's happening, buddy? Good to see you. YYZatsy boy, what's going on, Joe? Great to see you tuning in. By the way, what's the temperature out there in Calgary, Alberta, Canada? Ray R. Wise, what's going on? Scrap Bounds, how's it going? John Keeler, how you doing? Great googly moogly. So, hey, folks, today's broadcast is sponsored by the fine folks over at Pro Writing Aid. You've been hearing me talk about them. You're going to see me working a little bit more with their tools. Inside the pinned comment and also inside the description down below, you're actually going to get a link over to Pro Writing Aid, dalelinks.com/ProWritingAid, and you can take 20% off premium access, or you can just simply click the sign up when you show up there and just get the free account. It's completely up to you. I highly recommend it. If I were to recommend anything, when you're watching this, you're going to see I have the premium, actually the lifetime license. Take that 20%, use it towards a lifetime license. It's so worth it, even without the 20% coupon, which I didn't have a 20% coupon when I bought mine. That sucks. But you at least get that advantage from knowing me, so you can go on over to dalelinks.com/ProWritingAid and take advantage of all their hundreds of reports that you can really capitalize on. YYZatsy boy says it's -9 in Calgary, Kelly.
And that's probably Celsius.
Yeah, so -17 soon. Good Lord.
Ew.
John Fitch, what's going on, buddy? It's good to see you. Sierra, how you doing? Shireen, great to see you return, Shireen. Always glad to have you join me here in these productivity sprints. Folks, we are going to do a 2-hour-long sprint, and it's going to be 4 rounds of productivity sessions here. We're going to do 25 minutes per round, 4 rounds in total with 5-minute breaks in between each one of those. You take that 5 minutes, break, take a pause, get up, stretch. I'll get you queued up when it's time to get right back into things. So that way you can kind of relax, go to the restroom, grab a snack, that type of a thing. Good news is we're not having to pull winners or anything crazy like that this week. So in between each one of the rounds, I'll just be able to jib-jab with you folks. So is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? I'm assuming it's probably Celsius, Gwen, since it is Calgary. Janet Bullard, loving seeing you here. Look at that flamin' banana sticker. Folks, join the channel membership. By the way, who's going to be channel member number 40? We've got 39 channel members right now, and if you want to learn more about the perks and all that type of stuff, you can actually click the join that's directly below this video here, or even go to dalelinks.com/memberships, I think it is. You get the link inside the description down below. You can take a look at that, or click join, and it'll actually give you some of the information about some of the behind-the-scenes footage that you'll be able to get, some nice little emojis, and something like what Janet's has. She's actually been a channel member for, gosh, it's almost a year at this point. I'm thinking that's about a half-year icon wherein the banana sticker is on fire. So in any event, join the channel memberships. You actually see all the different perks and the different levels. So I'm in Eastern Canada, -5 degrees Celsius. That's 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's about 23 degrees out here, Fahrenheit, out in Ohio. So pretty crazy. Hope you become a worldwide sensation. Are you talking about me? Thank you. Pamela, fantastic. I've already done about 1,000 words already this morning. I am so glad to jump aboard and get another 1,000. Finish my writing project today. Good stuff. Hey, there we go. Wayne Blinko. Wayne, I thought you were already a channel member. So thank you so much. Wayne Blinko just became channel member number 40. Can we break 50 today? Can we break 50? Can we just completely crank it out the ballpark? If we hit 50 today, I'll take Kelly out, treat her to some tacos. I'm sure she wouldn't mind that at all. Do you need to submit the full manuscript of a novel to go up on pre-order? No, you just need to make sure that that full manuscript is uploaded within, I think, 72 hours of launch. Otherwise, whatever you put there is going to be set to launch. But good question. All right, folks, I said it was going to be 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and jump on into our first sprint of the day. As per usual, I'm going to mute my microphone and not crunch chips inside your ears like I did last week. And we'll go ahead and get focused. All right, so folks, I'll see you in 25 minutes. All right, round one is done. We got another 3 to go. Take a break, 5 minutes, and we're going to go ahead and reconvene right after that. How did you do? What did you do? What did you have accomplished? I forgot to look and see where I was at, but I think I got about 100 plus suggestions handled. Got 387 suggestions to go, so that means I should be done editing. Well, doing a quick cleanup edit here of the manuscript. I'll most likely go back through a couple of quick edits, most likely off the air, and then I'll be doing a text-to-speech edit, and then I'll send this off over to my editor. There's a few areas I need to go over, and I have to fact-check a few things. So for instance, ACX, I'm not sure if everybody got the news that ACX actually changed a few things for their return policy, and they also changed the exclusivity agreement. It's a little shaky and unclear to me so far, and I want to make sure I just double-check some of that information before I put it inside this manuscript, because it kills me. I've got a book out about reviews, talking about leaving comments on stuff, and comments don't exist on reviews anymore. Brr. So in any event, what's going on, Walter Wyburn? Great to see you join us here. Jocelyn Carter, great to see you join us. Let's see here. Elite ROI, what's going on? Thank you so much for the kind words. You're such a nice person to me. I really appreciate that. Anybody else pop in? Please let me know. Hey, do me a huge favor. Take a screenshot of this, all right? You can grab your phone, snap it, and then you're going to go ahead and tag at Self-Pub with Dale and say, come on over and join, get some more people into the party here. It'd be so awesome and great to have even more of you hanging out here with me today. There's 20 of you currently, so I appreciate that. Big shout out again to our new and recent members, channel members here on YouTube. Wayne Blanco, W.A. Blanco, and also, hang on, she has a long channel name, so give me a second here. Kaylee Rose, romance author. So Kaylee, I appreciate you hitting the channel membership. We are now at 41 channel members. Folks, let's see if we can break 50 channel members today, because if we break 50 channel members, I get 2 emojis that everybody can use. By the way, if you're a channel member, you can actually hit the little happy face inside the comments area, and you actually get a plethora of different things, like the Get Broom. You've got the Grumpy Gus that says nope. You've got my big dumb head. You've got the banana sticker, of course. You've got the Werebear shapeshifter. There's so much. You can take a look at that for channel memberships. By the way, just hit the join down below to get more details about all the various levels, everything from you can, do $2 per month to as much as $100 per month. It's completely up to you. Each one of those tiers has something unique to it. Alrighty, so we got about 2 minutes left before we jump on into things. Janet Bullard, I already shared you to my Facebook friends before we started. Thank you so much, Janet. You are so fantastic. Janet, have I ever sent you any of the banana stickers? I think you missed last week when I announced we've got holographic banana stickers. I'd love to send that out into the mail to you, so let me know. I'll drop it in here. Dale at selfpublishingwithdale.com. Janet, just hit me up. So Pamela got 248 words and a little formatting and reorganizing. Well done. Gwen got 312 words, and Daisy Jane crushing it with 772. By the way, where's David Briscoe at? Where's David? Are you lurking about? If you're not lurking about, if you're watching this on the replay, we want to hear that word count. You're usually crushing it with the word count. Wayne Blanco got 264. Well done. Joe got, I'm wrapping up things up, and I hope I'll be making my Scrivener file today. Yeah. Thomas says, making some revisions to the last chapter I wrote before plunging ahead. Next time that we get together, I want to share with you folks some information. A friend of mine is right now in quarantine in a hospital. He was in ICU for about 2 weeks. It was a very stressful time. A very good friend of mine, and he's finally out, but they got him in quarantine. He's doing therapy, and he should be getting out in the next week. But I'm sending him a Kindle, and I'm loading him up with a ton of books. So this next break, I'd love to get some books. If you guys have any free books, I want to know about them, because I'm going to load it inside his Kindle book. And Thomas Bradley was such a sweetheart. He sent me all of his books, and I can actually sideload that over into the Kindle. So my buddy Donnie is ecstatic, and he thanks everybody for your contributions. But we'll talk about that in the very next break. And it'd be really, really awesome. I love it. Walter Wyburn dropping the werebear with the happy face. Thomas Bradley, nope, this always makes me laugh. In my former job, we always had problems with the monkeys. Okay, I need to add to my collection. Yes, Janet, you need the holograph. You need that right there. It's the least I could do for you. You've been one of my longest running supporters here, so I appreciate that. All right, folks, we got about another 25 minutes. We're going to start here, take a nice deep breath, and I'll see you in 25 minutes, folks. Alrighty, had to get that last little sentence fixed. How did you do that round? We are halfway through today's sprints today, folks. Thank you so much, tickled to death, that you took a little bit of time out your day to spend a little bit of time with me. There's 22 of you. There's been about a few people just kind of dropping off. They're popping in, saying what's up and hanging on out. That's cool. So, hey, how did you do that round? Love to hear from you. How many words were you able to get cranked out? What editing were you able to get accomplished? I almost got 100 suggestions all done. So every now and then I get stuck because I look at a sentence structure. It's funny, after doing that live chat with Haley Milliman from Pro Writing Aid last week, I just get hung up on some things because there were some rules she talked about in shortening your sentences to make it where it's more readable. And so now I'm like, oh, okay, now I'm applying some of those rules that I learned from that broadcast. By the way, go back and watch it. Ooh, man, we spiked back up to 29 viewers. Daisy Jane got 519. Well done, Daisy Jane. Appreciate it. By the way, Daisy, I'll be probably seeing you this week. Those of you that missed out on it, oh, you missed out. I'll tell you, there's 27 people right now in the group coaching program because they joined the 2020 Finish Strong Challenge. All they had to do was subscribe through their email, purchase a gig on Fiverr, prove that they purchased a gig on Fiverr for their self-publishing business, I should add, and they were in. That was it. So some people probably only spent about $7 to get group coaching for the next month. They've already gotten a $1,200 group coaching program that is not available. It only went out to about 10 people last year. Now it's actually with 27 different people, and I'm just ecstatic to see all these folks grow over the next month. So it's going to be pretty crazy. All right, I'm coming back over here. There's a little bit of a delay, obviously. You guys are about 20 seconds behind me. So I want to jump in here. JG, what's going on, JG? I didn't see you slip on in here. 800 words total so far. Good. Ray R. Wise, 1246 words so far. Ray, man, we got to get David Briscoe and you into here because you guys are like word killers. Well done on that, man. Kaylee got woohoo, 514 this time, 734 total. Well done, Kaylee. Awesome, good stuff. John Fitch, more good editing, several pages done. I'm on page 47 of an 86-page novel. Good stuff. Celinda got 444 words, trying to get to breakfast and missed the start of the timer. Oh, gotcha. Wayne says, hi, Dale. I've put my book on a 5-day giveaway so your friend can get a copy. I wish him all the best in his recovery. The giveaway should start tomorrow. If you have any problems with it, let me know. Thank you so much, Wayne. That is really, really stellar of you. Okay, so, all right, just want to kind of share with you a very good close friend of mine. We've known each other for a number of years, and I think everybody can relate to this at some point or another. You just kind of lose track of that person. Well, his ex-wife reached out to me about a month ago, and he was in ICU. Yeah, he had COVID, and it rocked him. It rocked him. He was on a ventilator, and he was at death's door. They were putting him on palliative care and everything. It was real tough mentally for me to see a friend struggle so much. Well, he's on the rebound. He's on the mend. For the last, I would say, half week, he's been able to communicate with me and such. They're getting him on therapy, but he's currently in quarantine. And he says the cable there really sucks up in Toledo. They have no internet, and so I'm gonna personally send him a Kindle Basic, actually the one that you saw me unbox here on this channel. I've already loaded them up with about 200 different ebooks on here. If you've got a book that's on a free promotion, drop me a line. So Wayne, thank you so much for doing that. Could you drop me an email with the link to your book so that way I can just go ahead and pick that up and toss it over onto his ebook? Anybody else that has any kind of free books or free book promotion, please let me know. If you've got a favorite author that's on a free book promotion, let me know. Dale at selfpublishingwithdale.com. Again, that's Dale at selfpublishingwithdale.com. Drop me a link over there. I would much, much, much appreciate it. The more that I can kind of put in there and give him, the better. He said that he's going to be on a lifting restriction, so he can't return to work for a while. He's going to be at least in the nursing center for the next couple of weeks. He says he's not going to be released until February 1st, soonest. So, yeah, the more that you guys can kind of load me up, really good, close personal friend, it'd mean the world to me. If you have an ebook, you got something. He loves suspense, thrillers, he loves horror books, he's big into music. I'll take anything because at this point, like, the man's gonna have a lot of time on his hands. So Dale at selfpublishingwithdale.com, send me a link over to your ebook, would much appreciate it. All right, folks, let's get into the next round. See you on the other side. Whoa, 25 minutes blazed right on by. Just want to say what's up over to Rob Archangel over at Archangel Inc. I see you there. I saw you. Yeah, anybody saw me look down there, started texting somebody, that was Rob, giving him a hard time because I'm sure he's probably lurking and working. Thank you so much. It's so crazy. I just got done editing a very brief segment there when I'm talking about Archangel Inc. because they do all of my interiors, which, by the way, oh my gosh, hang on a second. Rob, look. Man, we got to get together on video chat, by the way. Look at that. Yeah, it is officially out, folks. Its official release is February the 1st. The ebook is on pre-order right now. You can get it for $2.99. No, it will not go to 99 cents. That's 3 books, for crying out loud. 3 books in one. So if you had not had the opportunity yet to read Amazon keywords for books, Amazon reviews for books, and promotional strategies for books, it's all in one manuscript now. All right, the Amazon Self-Publisher, How to Sell More Books on Amazon, with foreword by none other than the book broad, Julie Broad of Book Launchers. I was just tickled to death that she actually did that. Fine folks over at Archangel Inc. did a fantastic job in the interior, and a big shout out to my boy Marco over at Fiverr. You folks saw him in one of the videos the original video where I did that. So Marco's done a fantastic job on the series, but I revealed this on the stories. If you have not gone onto YouTube mobile, there's actually stories on there. Go over to my channel. You'll click my profile picture and it'll show you all the latest stories. And at any rate, so yes, go pick this up. DaleLinks.com/selfpubbook. You can actually hit the pre-order for $2.99, or you can also just pick up the paperback. That will not be at a bargain basement price because it is a thick book, by the way. So let me go ahead. I'm going to drop this inside the chat right now. Self-Pub Book. All right, so there is that. And if you want to join the ARC review team, you can always head on over to DaleLinks.com/ARC-team. So let me drop this in here. I'm still accepting advanced reader copy, folks. I'm going to probably cap it at about 100. We're on a roll so far. And if you do pick up a copy of the manuscript, I just ask that you leave a review once it launches on February the 1st. Thanks, buddy. It looks beautiful, by the way. It looks beautiful. I tell you, you guys do a fantastic job every time, and I can't say that enough. And by the way, Archangel Link's not paying me to say that, although I'm just going to say this ASMR style. Go to DaleLinks.com/ArchangelLink. You'll be able to go get yourself set up with some awesome services with those guys. Speaking of sponsored content, today is sponsored by the fine folks over at Pro Writing Aid. Listen, folks, you can get 20% off premium access when you take a look at their services at DaleLinks.com/ProWritingAid. I've been using the tool this whole time. I'm just using the very basic grammar and style tool, and I'm not even using all of the reports that are available through there. Chances are very likely I won't get to that today. I have a feeling I'll probably be able to, I don't know. We'll see. With the fact that we're over halfway through today's sprints and such, I'm thinking I probably won't finish up today. I'll probably get it finished up next week. So in any event, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. We still got some rounds to go, so we're going to do another. Hey, Kelly, what round are we on? Did we just finish round 3?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got one more round, folks, at 25 minutes. Going to stay buckled in and keep on moving. So if you happen to be enjoying today's content, please hit that thumbs up. Also, hey, we just hit 41 channel members. So big round of applause to the new channel members. Thank you so much. I'm actually meeting up with John Pajoli. I think this week we're going to continue the Amazon ads case study. So those of you who are actually channel members, you'll be able to find out more details about that. Go over to the community tab, scroll on down, and you'll see channel members things. I typically put it in all caps with red blocks on either side or red circles. So go over and take a look at that. We just had case study number 4, part 4. Gosh, it's been about a few weeks, because if he and I are meeting up next week, it's probably been about a month. So go over, take a look at it. You'll see that he started out, it was a slow build. Now he's starting to get some really good traction with his ads. So super exciting to see that. Danita says, was interrupted in last session. A shelf fell on my computer. Oh my gosh. Had a snow globe on it full of water on my computer. Thank God for wet, dry, handheld vacuums. Woo-wee. I'll tell you, you better move that snow globe. Put that somewhere else just in case it falls again. Thank goodness you're okay, though. Man, who knew that it would be such dangerous work writing? All right, I've put my book in Discord group. Not sure how I could post it here. All right, folks, one round. Let's get it wrapped up. See you on the other side. All right, that is just about it, man. I got a lot accomplished today. Still got about 8 pages left to do with 166 suggestions yet for grammar and style. I think I'll be able to crank that out next week within 2 sessions, I'm sure. So join me again this next Saturday at 12:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's dailylink.com/live. We will be taking a break in February from Saturdays. That's right. We're going to take a small break. We do have some sponsors, but I pretty much explained to the sponsor that essentially I'm taking weekends off. I need that weekend off so I can just kind of relax with my wife and enjoy some time together. Just a big quick shout out to Joseph Carroll. Thank you very much for joining, Joseph. Great suggestion. He brought up a point about trim sizes available for print books and such. It gets so dicey. Giving a universal type advice when it comes to doing print trim sizes, it's tough because there's 32 different types of trim sizes depending on bleed, no bleed, and it also depends on the page count. Your gutter's going to vary for the page count, things like that. I would recommend if you're brand new to all that and print trim sizes, I've got a number of videos here on this channel. Believe it or not, if you just do a little bit of due diligence, you can find it. Sorry, I'm lazy. I got nearly 600 videos, so it's going to be there. And if you want to just skip right to the chase and you want to find some more direct advice when it comes to print trim sizes, go over to my beginner's course, diypublishing.biz/free. It's 100% free. There's no catch to it. You literally get a free course and you can learn all that stuff there. So 11 pages edited, good stuff. Yes, folks, a friendly reminder from W.A. Blinko. Wayne says, save your work. Hit that Control S so you do not lose any of that. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and hit my Control S and I'm closing out my document. That way I'm not obsessively working over it. So how did you folks do on that last round? We did 2 hours in total. We got 2 new channel members. Thank you so much to W.A. Blinko, as well as Kaylee Rose, romance author. I appreciate that. I saw Terry Holman just subscribed to his channel. Thank you so much, Terry, for the subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, what are you doing with your life? Come on, subscribe to the channel. And hey, you know, let's go ahead and let's see if we can break a new record. We actually have channel memberships available for the channel. Okay, so here's how channel memberships work. Let me go ahead and move my microphone right here in front of me. You've heard of Patreon, right? Okay, I'm not a big fan of Patreon. Although Jack Connie is a cool guy. I like some of his stuff. He's a great speaker, funny dude, talented musician. I just don't like his platform. Patreon is not for me. If you want to help kind of contribute to the cause and help support here, this is so awesome. It would be so greatly appreciated. What you can do is through channel memberships. It's essentially like Patreon, but you stay here on YouTube. And you get all the perks here on YouTube. So you get little emojis that you can include. You get private behind the scenes videos. There's so many other perks. What you're going to do is click the join below here. Inside it says join. It's like a button. And if you're watching this on mobile, just hit the description and you'll see the channel memberships link a little further down and click on it. And you get a full video where I explain the whole process. I've got 5 different tiers. Yes, I got 5 different tiers you can take advantage of. So far, we have 41 channel members. Let's see if we can break 50 by next week. 50. And maybe we'll have ourselves a special celebration for that purposes. So in any event, thank you so much to all you channel members. And speaking of thank you to Pro Writing Aid. Pro Writing Aid put all these things together. Every Saturday we've been doing this, and this is because of them and their support. Listen, folks, they're helping pay the bills. They're helping to get it to where it's worthwhile for me to come on and do some of these sprints and work alongside some of you. And I love working alongside some of you folks. But to be honest, it's Saturday, so most instances I would just love to just kind of sleep in and not do any work. But Pro Writing Aid, they made sure it's happening. You watched me this entire time using Pro Writing Aid. I was using the grammar and style. They have tons of other reports that you can be able to utilize and leverage for your manuscript, and even beyond that, if you want to use it inside the browser, their browser extension is great. You go take a look over at dailylinks.com/pro-writing-aid. When you visit that link, just click sign up if you want a free account, or you can also hit the 20% off premium access. I recommend, and this is what I have, lifetime access. I paid full retail price. I don't know what's wrong with me. Yes, they did not give me free access. No, they gave me a free 1 year about a couple years ago, but after that, I fell in love with it, bought the lifetime access. It's so worth it. Go get the 20% off. dailylinks.com/pro-writing-aid. Let me see how everybody did before we finish up things today. Daisy Jane crushed it, 2739. Excellent work. Morningstar, thank you. I see you got a double banana sticker on you, so that must mean that you're up to month number 3 as a channel member. So very, very cool. Let's see here. Coming on up. 1,800 words. Ray R. Wise. Just crushing it as per usual. Kaylee Rose got over 1,200 for the day. Thanks for the boost this morning. Looking forward to being a channel member. Thank you so much for being a channel member. Stay tuned to this channel. We're going to be having part 5 of the Amazon ads case study. I think I'm meeting up with John Pajoli this week, and as soon as that's done, I will upload it for channel members only. And here relatively soon, I will probably be giving some other perks to the higher up tiers. So the higher up that you subscribe, the more perks that you get. I'm thinking about adding a few behind the scenes footage and such like that will probably be available to the tier 2 subscribers. Sorry, tier 1 subscribers. You'll still get some good bonuses. Let's see. Daisy Jane got 687. Finished my day's objective. Thanks, Dale. Go Purrier. John Keeler, thank you so much for tuning in. Enjoy fight night. I know that's probably going to be a blast for you. Celinda got 667, best sprint of the day, 25:45 so far, need 4,000, so I might rewatch this to get back on track. Very good. Thank you so much for rewatching. That is really, really awesome. Folks, hit the thumbs up if you haven't already done so, and of course, save your work. I will be back in the saddle this coming Saturday, and hey, this Thursday morning, got a special live interview. There's going to be something that hasn't ever happened on this channel before. I'm having my former coaching student and big YouTube star, Keith Wheeler from Keith Wheeler Books, joining me. We're going to be talking about his new course, Puzzle. What's the name of it, Kelly? I'm sorry. Puzzle Book Domination? Yeah. Yay! Hooray! Sorry, Keith. I apologize. I didn't have it memorized. But anything Keith puts out, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to highly endorse it. You know, a lot of people will probably think they can come to me for puzzle book type stuff. Never published puzzle books, ever. I think Kelly's dabbled in it and has done a little bit of stuff with that, but Keith does it, and a great, reliable resource to take a look at that. So that'll be this coming Thursday. And hey, by the way, I do have a second channel, and we're on our way to actually hitting 1,000 subscribers. Not too many people realize there actually is a podcast channel. Join me over on the podcast channel at dalelinks.com/YouTube podcast. Subscribe to that channel. You actually will get the podcast that I launch every week, and every now and then I have some special interviews that I'll just pop on there only. So go on over there. It's a little bit more long form, kind of like we do with these broadcasts here for the sprints, but it's less silence though, and a little bit more dialed in for the podcast. If you are currently listening to me on Apple, Stitcher, Google Play Books, Libsyn, any of those, you can actually see the podcast in its entirety when you go over to dalelinks.com/YouTube podcast. It'd mean the world to me if we can hit 1,000 subscribers in the next couple of months. We can do it in the next month, I bet you. Next month, we'll hit 1,000 subscribers. We do that. Big celebration over in the podcast channel for sure. It's really cool to see this whole brand taking off with self-publishing with Dale. And if it weren't for you, like honestly, none of this would be able to be possible. So big thanks again. Pro Writing Aid, dalelinks.com/Pro Writing Aid. At least go get a free account and tell them I sent you. Take care, folks. I will see you